Hey, First Missionary Baptist Church, youth, family, and friends. Guess what? It's Tuesday, so what is it? Another 5-minute meal. Catch this. Today's Bible character we're going to be talking about is Joseph. Joseph is the grandson of Isaac, Abraham's son. Remember him from last week, how we talked about how he had to sacrifice Isaac, but God stepped in and put a ram in the bush? Well, Isaac had two sons, Esau and Jacob. And Jacob has 12 sons, his 11th son, Joseph. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to be talking about Joseph's dream in his pit. Catch this, Joseph has all these big brothers, and Joseph has these dreams. And these dreams are grand dreams. These dreams are so big and so tall that when he tells his family about them, they are actually get mad at him. His dreams that he has is that at the end of the day, his brothers, father and mother will all bow to him. Isn't that crazy? What if you had a dream and you told your parents, and the dream was that one day they was going to bow to you? How do you think they would feel about it? What about your brothers? What about your sister maybe? How would they feel about having them bow to you in your dreams? Or what happens is his brothers become very jealous of Joseph. So jealous, in fact, that when Joseph comes to check on them in the field, the Bible says that when they see him, they say, "Here comes that dreamer." And then they made plans to kill him. They made plans to kill Joseph, their own brother? I know it sounds crazy, but it happened, right? It doesn't seem right that his brothers would kill him. So instead, one of the big brothers tried to save Joseph. They said, "Hey, listen, we're not going to kill him. How about we throw him inside of this pit?" Brothers throw him in the pit. Here's the thing. So many times in life, we feel like some people are trying to take us out. And we get thrown in the pit, and we think that the pit is unfair. But the truth of the matter is that sometimes God allows pitfalls and knives to save us from those things that could really hurt ourselves, don't we? So the pit held Joseph. And while he's in the pit, the Bible says that there comes slave traders who comes by. His brothers sell him into slavery. He ends up in Egypt. All this sounds really bad, right? His brothers take him, sell him into slavery. All because Joseph had a dream. All because of what Joseph dreamed. But catch what? Your dreams can open up doors for you. Joseph's dream sparked anger in his brothers, jealousy in his brothers. But guess what? Every anger and everything, it happened for a reason. That's the reason why the Bible tells us in Romans 8:28 that all things work together for the good of them who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. So listen, you're going to have bad times. I want you to know this. But that's not a bad thing. Bad times aren't bad things. Bad times sometimes put us in good positions. And what happens to Joseph? Joseph gets sold into slavery. He winds up going to Israel. He works his way through Israel from Potiphar's house to the jailhouse, and then to the palace. Joseph ends up in the palace as the governor of all Egypt, only second to Pharaoh, all because he landed in the pit and had a dream. What does that tell us? Again, we're talking about faith. When you keep faith and believe in God, it does not matter how bad it seems. It does not matter how bad it gets. God is still going to put you into a position for you to succeed. When you believe and trust in God, you may go through bad things. You may fail a test. You may not get every job that you apply for. You may not get into every school that you wanted to get into. But God will open a door for you and make ways out of no ways. The Bible says that he can open up the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing that there shall not be room enough to receive it. Trust and believe in God, and he'll make a way. At the end of the day, all I need to do is have faith in God, believe in him, and continue to do what he's called me to do, and be the person that he's called me to be. Trust and believe in God. Be like Joseph. And then you can be like Joseph, and Pastor's very favorite verse that he says all the time. What you meant for evil, God intended for good. It was Joseph that he was talking about. Joseph told this to his brothers after saving his entire family. Joseph told this to his brothers after he's been made the governor of all of Egypt. He had a great future in mind. I want you to understand that life sometimes has its pitfalls, but God has his purpose for you. And that everything you may go through pushes you into your purpose and in the promises of God. Listen, I am so grateful and thankful that you tuned in. I want you to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can catch us next week as we learn and grow. Thank you for tuning into the 5 Minute Meals.